a long history. When first time I heard that more than 4,500 years ago, Mongolian monks and scholars used to come to study at the Nalanda University, I was impressed. 4,500 years ago, where there is no means of transportation, no cars, no train, no airplane, just barefoot. If our ancestors managed to come to here and come back and deliver the Buddhism and our relations, so why we cannot do it today? Because every means is possible. We have budget now, so we can do something big and real. Another aspect, how I see it, how close we are, that's close, is that in Mongolia we have Lake Ganga in the eastern province of Mongolia. The story says that those monks in ancient time, they used to come to India. On the way back, they get the pour water from the Ganga River and bring it and pour it in the valley. That's how this lake created. Wow. It shows how close we are. And still we call each other our spiritual neighbors. India, as of today, India is our strategic partner and one of the most important third neighbor in this region. Who we are, Mongols, we have great history. We have the Genghis Khan, everybody knows that about Genghis Khan. So everything, I'm quite sure it's written in this book. So let you read the book about today, who we are. By population, we 3.4 million, probably less than one district of Delhi. But by territory, we half of India, or 4 times of France by territory. And because of that big territory and small population, I see there is a lot of opportunities for us. Historically, we have only 2 brothers. One is our Russian brother, and we have Chinese brother, which we have only 2 neighbors. So, but as a country, we need another third brother, and I see it's you, brothers and sisters, India. And actually, India has already approached Mongolia, and we started the oil refinery project. It's done by the Indian company and the soft loan of the Indian government. The next project that I see that we can implement is the tourism. What I miss here in Delhi that when I go in Mongolia, I can drive all day and see no human beings, only wild animals. While I see in Delhi, in India, I drive all day, I see human beings, no animals. That's what I miss too much, because there is space, openness, freedom, let's say. So based on that, I believe that Mongolia can offer to Indians in a as a tourism, as an attractive destination. Should be very interesting for you. We have everything. We have 4 seasons. We have the snow-peaked mountains in the west. We have the lakes, rivers, and the taiga forest in the north, where the reindeer community is there. In the east, we have the plain plateau, which goes more than 1,000 kilometers. You can drive without any, there's no hill like 10 meters high, just plain. And when in the night, when you sleep, you will see the Milky Way like this, from one corner to corner. It's huge, it's impressive. And of course in south we have the Gobi Desert. So I would like to invite all of you to come to Mongolia, because this is one of the few countries that still keep in the pristine nature by itself. Of course the business, in business terms, as rightly said, Mongolia is very rich in minerals. We have every elements of the Mendeleev chemical table elements. So how I see it, it's we're rich in copper, gold, coking coal, rare earth elements. So I believe that Indian companies should come to Mongolia to invest in mining. Let's start with the rare earth elements, which is the most important thing for the telephone, for the car, hybrid cars. So everything is there. So it will be lithium and other 17 elements. So it will be, I believe that it will be very beneficial cooperation between our 2 countries. And every time I say to our Indian friends that cooperation should be mutual beneficial. So that will give us broader prospects. Other aspect, how I see it's the agriculture, the livestock. We have more than 75 million of livestock. What we call livestock is a horse, cow, camel, goat, and sheep. So those 5 animals are more than 75 million there. So based on that, we can do a lot of dairy products. we produce almost 90% of raw cashmere in the world. But we export it directly to China as raw material. So I believe the cashmere products for the ladies will be very beautiful and will give you the much more warmer feeling in the winter time. Other aspects, I believe that of course the infrastructure, the industry might of India can come to Mongolia to build. There is sufficient business opportunities there. Of course, the health aspect of cooperation that I'm pushing very hard recently for the last year, because there are a lot of Mongols coming to India for the medical treatment. So I believe that now it's time to open the medical facility, Indian medical facility in Mongolia. So